giant cavern full of ribs, vertebrae, which tower above you, and up the staircase leading to the north, following the neck of this titanic being all the way as far as it goes, ignoring side passages. You don't need to know what lies there.
We'll go there later.
Nothing that could help you or inform your decision making. And you begin
It sounds like
to
a lore there.
no, you begin to walk north. You find that this tunnel is it's wide and long and ends in darkness. Now, many of you have dark vision of one form or another,
And I
and
have
as you
light
walk
on.
forward, plus light, and as you progress forward, you still don't see the end of the tunnel. It seems to, oddly enough, also grow narrower as you walk. You didn't really notice the walls angling inward or anything like that, but when you look left and right, you realize that your companions, who were supposed to be flanking on either side for protection, aren't there. It's just a little group of you in the middle. And you can still see those strange ethereal beings, like the little floating, almost like sea life, these creatures that drift in and out of the ethereal, drifting right through the walls and floor and ceiling of this path. And amongst them, you can see other things too. To your left and right, as you proceed, you can start to make out cloaked and hooded figures that seem also to be existing in this sort of ethereal space, maybe just a half a turn away from your own reality. They look strangely misshapen, and you're not entirely sure if the cloaks that you see are made of fabric which flows around them, or if it's something more solid, almost like chiseled rock. Maybe there's something else entirely. In fact, you think you can see little bits and shards of purplish crystals jutting off of them. And if you get a peek under their hoods, you see not faces, but strange, porous, almost rocky looking textures, almost like if you've ever seen like igneous rock or lava rock. Something like this.
What the fuck?
Oh god, I feel like we've seen those before.
I already don't like this.
To be honest, have you liked this at any point? Like, I haven't liked this since I got back to my country, but now we have igneous rocks just looking. Whatever, let's just keep going.
I was talking out of character, but okay.
Oh. The bitch. Shut up.
They seem to be observing you as you pass by them, simply rotating to watch your progress, not interfering in any way. Can I have perception checks from everyone?
I'm the perceptionist. Oh, I was kind of low. Damn it.
Okay. Well, that's generally good news. Except for two of you. Cat, you can hear faint sound of whispering. And though the syllables make no sense to you, you somehow hear the following message. Or I should say, even though it's no language that you know, you still seem to understand it.
Am I in the same boat as Cat?
No.
Be it. Be it. Oh, what does that mean?
What does one mean?
Rylan, you also pick up something similar.
So?
What the hell? Cat, you hearing this?
Yes. Did you hear the same thing?
Hear
I
what?
think I have a bug in my ear or
About
something.
worlds ending and worlds beginning?
Oh no, I heard I stand in observance, but my vigil is soon over.
The hell does that mean?
Oh, okay. Well, I got something like those before, like those to come. This world ended, another begun.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Mine sounds a little more ominous than yours.
Yes, it does. I thought they were like changing out the guard shift or something. She's gonna she's gonna look out towards the creatures and see if they're just observing still.
Do does Rylan know what language they're speaking?
Ryland, they are speaking something probably quite alien to you. What languages do you know?
Common, Dwarvish, Celestial, and Elvish.
None of those.
Is this something I've heard before and I might recognize?
I don't think so. But even as you're trying to parse the meaning of that, and Kat is looking around like, what are they doing now? They seem to be fading away rapidly. Those transparent images completely disappearing into the dark. In their place, you hear something much more familiar. The sound of quiet weeping, as if a young girl was crying. And you realize, as you look around, that you're standing in a space. It must be the end of the corridor, because there's darkness all around you. You can make out a couple of columns of stone which kind of twist their way up to the ceiling, and you can tell that the floor stops about, I don't know, 40, 50 feet ahead, although you can't really see what's beyond it. You can't see the wall. It just seems to be blackness. However, you're not alone in this room.
Does there happen to be a crying little girl in this room?
There is the phantasmal image of a young girl. She's kneeling, looking up at something which stands in the midst of the room. It looks like a glass vat, a container filled with liquid, and suspended in the liquid, what appear to be the withered remains of a human. Must be a woman, probably young, with long hair that floats in the liquid, kind of bobbing up and down. It's a little hard to make out her features, as they've clearly decayed, perhaps before being put in this container, or while it's been in here, you're not sure. But you can make out high cheekbones, and the long hair looks to you like it was once a appealing shade of blonde, although it's gone to something pale and brittle. Let me move you real quick.
I'm guessing Soren's not with us either.
No, he's up there with us.
Well, he said it was just our little contingency, so we're gonna see.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna drink a bit.
Take a shot for every time cat gets thrown in the air.
Let's see how this works. I think you
More
guys
like
have
take-
light on you, so it should be fine.
More like take a shot every time cat gets fucking charmed.
Shot every time syllable backhands cat.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, man, it's all cool.
Ooh. I don't like this. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh.
This the ghost girl you were talking about?
is indeed.
And the woman in the vat.
Should all be visible. Is it all visible? Is the vat
Oh.
visible?
Um,
Why isn't the vat visible?
I can't see
There it
past
is.
where my token.
oh,
Oh,
there it is.
There's the vat. That should be more like here. Maybe a little larger.
Guess the cat would
Hello.
kind of take a kneel next to the ghost girl and like observe her for a moment.
She yeah, she continues to sniffle to herself as she looks up at the figure in the vat.
Are you all right?
As you speak, Kat seems to shake her out of it a little bit. She looks up towards you and kind of lets out a little sobbing cry. And she says in Zdaril, names. Names. I can remember them all. Except the one I need.
Names. She's gonna start speaking back in Zdarl while saying what she's saying in common so everyone can easily understand. What the... Are you... Are you the fake queen? Or is she... And she's gonna look over towards the vat.
The ghost blinks, lifts one hand to wipe away an ectoplasmic tear, and says, Faye? Faye is my friend. She didn't want me to be lonely. So she made these to remember them by. She's a very good artist. And as she says this, she gestures to the 6 columns around you. As you look in their direction, you can see each of them seems to have a mural painted on it, at least in part. It looks like they've been, maybe they've worn off somehow with time or been smudged, but you can see clear evidence of like paint or pigment that has been rubbed away or dissolved off in places. You can also see that each of these columns bears an engraving upon them. The engravings are all in Starl. And you can translate them.
Cat will go to each one and do so.
And I realize that you probably need a handout for this. So give me 1 second to make sure you've got that. Only take 2 seconds.
Just start scrolling up for some names of the fake queen real quick. Shit, past all of. There's so many memes by either by either Vengeance or Mark.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I made a lot of them.
All right, finally, I got all. I got them. Thank God for Kevin. You put all them on there.
I did what?
I'm looking for the inculcations.
Yeah, I was a smart cookie.
You are a smart cookie, Kevin.
And they are on each of the columns as follows.
Huh.
What did it say, Cat?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to figure it out.
Are there like some gongs around that we gotta ring?
No,
I think
no,
I showed
no.
it to everyone.
I
No.
know, but we don't speak Star.
Right,
Farl,
right.
whatever it's
Not this keeper nor he mine, love and hated at the same time. My first vision, her hazel eyes, my first sound, her lullabies. Her lives she lost all 3 by 3, and through the dark this hunter sees. Lines in his face. Lines in his face of life lived long. Stories were his paternal song. Mentor and guide, her lessons learned. Knowledge measured by letters I earned. Loved to eat hay, just as her friends did. Lived in one room with a shot and a kid.
Well, it sounds like they did pretty good up until that last verse. That didn't really rhyme.
Loved to eat hay, just as her friends did. Lived in one room with a shot and a kid. It rhymes more in Zdarl.
What's a show?
I don't know. What is a shot?
I mean a kid.
Yeah, we
It's
know what a
about-
kid is.
Well, I don't think it's talking about a child. It's eating
Goat.
hay. It's a baby goat.
Wait a second, wait a second. And she walks back to the one that says, verse 3. Her lives she lost all 3 by 3, and through the dark this hunter sees. It's a cat.
I got a cat, a goat, a baby. I don't know, a bunch of dumb stuff.
A cat?
Well, number 6 might. The last one might not be a goat. If it mentions a goat, it might be like a horse or something. It said its friend was a shoat and a kid. I don't know what a shoat is, but a kid's, if it's a baby goat, then it's probably another animal.
Child.
The divine magics are coming to me. A shoat may be a young pig.
In
Especially
stable-
one which is newly weaned.
Ah. That seems oddly oddly encyclopedic. Child, what are these columns for?
They were there to keep me company.
They keep you company.
When I am feeling scared or alone.
What's in this vat I've been staring at?
That vat contains the waterlogged and slightly decomposed looking body of a young woman. She is kind of drifting in the liquid of this vat, and her features are somewhat decayed, but you can still make out a striking similarity to many of the other faces of the Fey Queen that you have seen.
Is it like formaldehyde? Like, what's the liquid?
Take an alchemy check. Anything like that?
Alchemy check.
Alchemy? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Chemical.
How about a
Alchemist
pan
check?
flute check?
How about what do you want? Like a nature check or medicine? Could I try to see if I recognize the substance without alchemical
sounds
tools?
Medicine's
A
fair.
what? Medicine's fair? Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's a wisdom check. Lovely.
Medicine's
Hey.
intelligence, isn't it?
No, wait,
No,
this
it's
is
wisdom.
It is?
Yep.
Huh.
Which gets backwards.
I must
for
have my
me.
systems
I
confused.
feel like medicine should be intelligence and nature should be wisdom.
Yeah.
I think nature is meant to be like knowledge of nature, whereas medicine is like a practiced thing. Like, can you actually
It's
apply it?
applied.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I get.
Sure.
I can see that.
Fair. Either way, Seven, yeah, that is enough for you to recognize that you're not entirely sure what sort of liquid this is, but it clearly has some sort of preservation properties. You don't suspect that the girl in the vat is alive or anything like that, but it does seem to have slowed the decay of her body. As you look at that and stand there and stare at it, the little ghost girl pipes up saying, My doll knows all 6. The first for the first, second for the second, third for the third, fourth for the fourth, fifth for the fifth, and sixth for the sixth.
Your doll? She said, is she still speaking in Zoro? We can understand her, right?
Correct.
Cat would just be translating.
Is she holding a doll?
Is she holding the doll?
No, but she seems to be pointing up towards the vat and referring to the body.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a doll.
And Cat would be like, that is that is a very lifelike doll, child.
Hey, Cat, you want to try saying the verses to the vat in Zarl?
No, but I will.
If it knows them, it might be able to talk to you. I don't know.
Yeah. Hello. Jeffy, stay. Not this keeper nor he mine, loved and hated at the same time.
7 has the strong temptation to reach in and pull the head up and like puppeteer it to answer you, but he's just staring intently.
Cat, nothing happens when you read that verse.
And she turns back for a moment and asks the girl, "What did your doll say?"
I'm not sure. I can't remember. All the names except the one I need. And she starts to cry again.
Hey,
She wants her own name? Is that what this girl wants?
She said, "I have all the names except the one I need."
Yeah, I know. What name do we think she needs?
hey, is that 5th verse a teacher?
Mentor and guide, her lessons learned, knowledge measured by letters I learned.
It sounds like every teacher I've ever known. Give out grades.
Knowledge measured by letters.
Yeah, you A, B, C, D, F. That's how well you remember their knowledge.
How do you earn letters?
Do you take
When
a
you
test?
take a test. Cat, does your school not give you letter grades?
No.
You earn an A on the test, you earn a B, right?
Oh, okay. That's just I never heard it put like that before, and
It's a bit poetic, but you know.
yeah, it is poetic. I guess I didn't pay attention to poetry. Whatever. Okay. Well, we have teacher, school, a cat. Lines
Cool.
in his face lived long.
I remember school. My favorite teacher was Yuli.
Yuli.
Is that the name for verse 4? Is that what she's saying?
Cat scribbles that down on her word cloud.
Yuli.
And as you say that, Cat, as you're scribbling it down, you see something odd happening to that column. The mural on it begins to fill in. The blank spots start to shrink, as if an unseen hand were rapidly filling in the details, splashing in pigment or chalk or something, scraping it over there. And before your eyes, that column is transformed into an image of what looks like a very, very simple one-room school where children are sitting around listening to a young man who is standing at the front of the room reading from a book. And you can recognize the face of the ghost girl amongst them.
Hey,
So, Cat, ask her if she had a cat.
did you have a cat? Meow?
Cat? Yes. Oh, it was Ditsy. She always
Ditsy.
kept me warm when I slept at night, and and uh, I, I asked if I could take her with me, but the doctor said I could not. And as she's telling this story, you see the third column up there begin to fill in again, a mural depicting the same girl now on her back in a pile of leaves, holding up a kitten that is pawing at her.
Cat, try a horse next.
Did you have a horse? An animal? Someone
A
a
barn animal, something.
barn animal? Something in the stables?
Yes, my horse. I remember how my father would take me on rides sometimes in the spring when she wasn't pulling the plow. Onasha. She was very nice horse.
Nasha. Well, little one, my horse was named Dima. Okay.
Ask her mother's name.
Yes, what was your mother's name?
My mother.
Who sung you lullabies?
He kind of hums a tune, probably one that's familiar to you, Kat, a very, very old nursery, or lullaby, I should say. And when she's done, she says, my mother, Odia, had the kindest eyes. Not like the others here. Except for Faye. Faye had eyes like hers sometime.
Ask her brother's name.
Yes, your brother. Your bro. I don't remember the Russian for it. She'll ask in Zdaro.
Aldo, I used to get in fights with him so many times. He would try to take my toys when I was playing. He would throw my dolls in the mud, but I miss him too.
And your grandfather. What was his name?
Stories. He always had the best stories. He knew how to make me smile after something terrible would happen. But his name, Ikulikov.
Kulikov. Does that fill in the last column?
And indeed, that column, the fourth one, fills in with the image of an elderly man, stooped but smiling, who sits in a chair with a young girl on her knee. She listens, rapt.
And your name, child? What is your name?
I can't remember.
Seven is mumbling, and he says, why don't we just give her one?
Good. Um, hmm.
Please tell me her name's not in the order on the columns. Because we don't have the order in the section if it is.
What?
Is her? I'm saying like, is her name like a sick like in the columns like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? If we put those in the right order, is that her fucking name? Like, is it that bullshit?
Why would they name her all of the names together? That's the
Ayo,
dumbest name I've ever heard.
I don't know what it is spelled
that
together,
would
so
be-
it might not be.
That would be that. Ayo deal? That doesn't sound like a name.
I'm trying here.
Ayo? That's
Aioli.
aioli. That's aioli. That would be a very cruel name, or it was said by someone who was very hungry.
Hey, look, like I was saying, that's why I asked out of characters. I'm trying, okay?
Hmm.
Maybe my divine God Eldap will put some bold font on a couple of them letters in there to help us out.
Ooh. Could you?
Oops.
Can you do that?
That wasn't right.
What the fuck just happened there?
What just happened?
Nothing.
That's
Ram
all I'm
this little
saying.
killer.
What was that?
Am I going in the vat?
Uh-oh. I don't like this, guys. But okay. Maybe the doll? That's the name? Does your doll have a name? Little girl?
She knows. The first for the first, second for the second, third for the third.
Oh, hold on. I got this. The first letter, the first word, the second letter, the third, and the third three. I knew this word cloud would come in handy. I can't do math. Okay. And Ediela. Edla.
We're supposed to be able to see what you put in right here, Anthony. These little purple that's barely sticking out.
Or they're blocked. The dynamic lighting is blocking them.
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, you can't see the numbers then either. Well, that
No.
would. Wow. Okay. Well then.
Did I get it right? I don't know if I got it right. Hold on.
Your lettering was backwards there, Kat. So it's
No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
no, it's A-D-E-L.
Yeah, that.
You don't think I typed in chat right there that he pronounced out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at this one he first put. Aodia.
No, that was the
Adelia.
first try. That was your guess.
Oh, okay.
If you say that name out loud.
Adelia.
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 Adeliono.
The
Ayla.
spirit stops weeping suddenly and says, "Yes, Yes, that was it. That's my name. I had forgotten for so long. Delia. I remember now. Thank you.
Are are you going to be? She kneels down next to Adelia and tries to put a hand out on her phantasmal shoulder. Are you going to be okay? You're not going to eat this, are you?
Eat? Uh, no, no. But you, you have to be careful. There are others here who will hurt you. They are mean. They are terrible, mean people.
Like who? Did they take Faye away from you?
She shakes her head. No, no. They brought me to her. They they took me away from my family, and they brought me here. They brought me to meet Faye, and at first I was scared, but Faye was not so scary. She was nice to me. She was my friend, my only friend here.
Where is Elder Mool something or other?
Musable.
Mool Sobel. Where is he?
Sabal. Yes. I remember his name too. He is the one. The one who brought me here. The one. And she shakes her head, looks up at the body in the vat. You've helped me to see things how they are now. I couldn't remember, but now I can, and now I see. She kind of drifts forward towards the vat. I see what has happened. I see that I don't belong here.
Yeah, you're kind of dead.
They brought you here because they thought she needed a friend. They brought you here because she didn't know. She was lonely. She wasn't human.
But you did help her.
She was my best friend. She loved me, and even though I didn't always understand, I loved her too. And she loved to paint me. She would paint pictures of me all over. And then, as she says this, you see this sort of strange blank darkness around you begin to pull back and fade into the distance, and you can start to see more of the room that you're in, more columns of stone that rise up to a high ceiling, and walls quite far apart on either side of you, but all of them, every column, every wall, even if you squint up to the high ceiling too, you realize there you see depictions of the same girl over and over again. Some of them you realize of her quite young, like the ghost. Others looking older, more like teenage years. You realize look more like the body in the vat. Faye always said that she liked my face best.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, Ayla.
And as the darkness continues to draw back further and further, you begin to see something at the far end of the room emerging out of it. It is the skull of this massive creature that fell here who knows how many eons ago to be buried underneath the rock. But the skull is not empty. Something has been placed into it. Something with long tendrils extending out in every direction. You can make out the uneven surface and glistening material of what appears to be a brain, bobbing ever so slightly, suspended in liquid within the open cranium of the skull. And standing before it is Anton Sobel. Alright, tell me, are those dynamic lighting things working the way they should?
No.
Or do you only see darkness right up around you?
I see up to here.
Okay, that's not...
Yeah, we can see forward.
There's just nothing there.
Yeah, we can see up to. At least I can see up to here.
How about
Well,
that?
oh, there. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is. Oh man, that's a brain. Oh, God. What the fuck is that?
And Sobel stands across the room from you. After I met you in Grand Near Delph, I knew it was only a matter of time before you would find your way here. It's no matter now. You have come. But you will not find that I am so weak in this place. You have come to me in my home. I have at my back the minds and souls of my people. I have at my back the power to destroy existence. It will not be a difficult matter to finish this.
To finish what? Exactly, Elder. What do you think you're doing? All those lives of your people sacrificed to join their minds with yours, and you betrayed them all. For what? What's the point?
Betrayed. I have never betrayed my cause. But the needs of the mission have changed over time. The entity that you have known as the Fey Queen, it can be harnessed. It can be tamed. This world need not be destroyed, but only with a firm hand guiding it, chastising it when necessary, keeping it small. And you, with your questions, with your investigations. It was useful at first, yes, the little games. Something to divert her attention. Something to keep her occupied. It is a difficult thing, keeping her occupied. Then, you started to poke and prod a little too far, a little too deep, into matters which you have no purpose with. And now you risk exposing things. Exposing her true nature. What do you think will happen? It will only lead to chaos, destruction, death, the end of all things. It is not right to challenge her. It only makes her adapt, grow stronger. Better to keep her busy with little things, little insurrections, little rebellions, little projects.
And so your plan is to, what, play games with her forever? If not us, others will come. You can't possibly think that you can keep this a secret from the entire population of Yon forever. The end will come, Elder. All you're doing is making a mess in the meantime.
Do you realize that you are speaking with breath that you have borrowed, which I have bought with my efforts? How long ago would your world have ended, if not my experiment had been here? You can say what you will, but it matters not. You would not be alive without me. Your people will not continue to live without me. If games are what is required, then games I'll play. For as long as I live. That, my friends, could be a very long time.
And Dijkstra, what about your own kin? No? He thought that we could take the crown here, amongst us. And you know we have it. Why play those games? Why not explain your plan to him? And why is he rebelling against you as well?
Dijkstra. A fool. He may have come to this world with the vain mission of destroying the Fey Queen. He had no knowledge of our plans, our operation. He, like those fools who call themselves the elders of my people, have endeavored across all of space, the great stretch of time, to fight these threats. And what victories have they achieved? None. Which people have they saved? No one. Only I have bought life for Yon. Dijkstra is stuck in his old ways, his old way of thinking. Death and destruction. How can death fight death? No. He had no knowledge And yet he played into our plans perfectly, fomenting a rebellion, giving the Fey Queen some little thing that she once again could focus her efforts on. Not a real challenge, not a real threat, but something to occupy her.
I'm sorry I didn't recognize you as our great savior early on. Clearly, you've done so much for our world. I have to wonder, what was the point in setting yourself up as a tyrant? Why not share this burden with others? If this creature needed to be distracted, why not include the powers of Yon and have them share this burden with you? Why is it all you, Elder? Why should we take your word for any of this?
I just want to clarify too that he does not look like our Lord and Savior Eldath. Just want to make sure you
I would also like to clarify that the notes that his people left made it seem like they definitely could have stopped this thing a bit sooner than he makes it sound. Just saying.
I maybe Seven's sarcasm and cynicism wasn't coming across thick enough, but
I thought you were playing a trick. And that's why Kat wasn't saying anything. Like she's restraining herself.
He is kind of, he listens to Seven saying this, and he's like, the powers that be. Do you earnestly believe that this sort of power could be entrusted to those who rule these lands?
that's exactly why we're here.
Then you are deluded.
Yeah, so we're really just gonna kind of try and tuck behind Cat here and we're just sneakily and quietly just give everyone an emboldening bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess during this conversation would be a good time for Seven to activate the crown, just in case there's any sort of tricks. But I'll share all that crown's protection with people.
Probably good timing.
Get
As
back,
the crown.
'cause- Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, what was that?
Cat was just like, Cat's like, let me at him, let me at this fucker. But no, she'll restrain herself as everyone gets properly ready.
Yeah. And I should mention that as the darkness fades away, you do realize that your other companions are here too.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, look. Oh, no, okay, that's the right number of vengeances. Just one vengeance.
That's all his party can handle.
Why would there be multiple vengeances?
I thought I copied and pasted him for a second.
Mm.
Oh, hang on one second.
I guess we would have moved up a little bit.
Yeah, we probably, I would assume we probably would have shuffled a little closer, you know, like...
Shuffle.
Yeah, as we were talking to him and shit talking. Yeah.
Yeah, probably, like, the front of us would be up here, maybe.
So
I'd probably.
maybe here or so.
Oh, the light stopped working. I can no longer see him.
Try moving another 5 feet.
Maybe he's an elf.
Nope, 5 feet did not work. Wait. No, oh, there he is. But I want to be way back here.
Okay. As you're advancing towards him, casting your spells, making your preparations, activating the crown, Anton just kind of smirks. Says, "You think your preparations can save you from this? No. No, I have entertained you long enough.
Well, if you don't think our preparations help, give me like 6 more seconds and we'll see if they actually help."
Says, "There are matters that I must attend to. It is hard work being parent to a monster.
Wow.
And as he
Someone-
says this, his human guise is slipping away. You see him for what he really is.
Giant dick.
I guess.
A giant yellow gif.
Oink oink, paper motherfucker.
That is still
Wow.
an ugly bitch.
Wow, that is. Oh, that's what you look like.
You know, Sobol, is this why you had gold shoes to match your skin?
Oh, but yet. You look like a puddle of piss.
He's gonna fucking yeet me against something. I already feel it.
Oh, he's gonna yeet us in the air any second now. Oh, there goes Ryland. He's ready to go.
Sobol talking all this shit, all of us just fucking clowning.
Are we rolling initiative, guys? What's going on here?
He put the turn order out.
I didn't hear any.
He put the turn order out.
Oh man.
To clarify, as we were moving up, I assume that our allies were also moving up semi with us. Like,
Maybe they should probably stay
take
back
cover.
there. Yeah, well,
Maybe
stay-
they should take cover and wait until a good opportunity.
where do you want to cover? Behind these fucking pinwheely
Yeah.
things?
No, behind the pyramids on our left and right, so the giants can lob stones and the humans can, I don't know, throw sticks or rush and all die at the
Throw
same
sticks or
time.
whatever it is that they're going to do.
Yeah, or all die at the same time when they try to rush him.
So Anthony, this is actually giving off active light, right? So I should be able to see Sobol even though I can't,
Yes,
right?
you
Okay.
can see because this whole room is lit up with glow. I was trying to make it atmospheric, but the dynamic lighting is sketchy at best. So I'm just going to turn on daylight mode so you can see the whole room without
Oh, that is very bright. Jesus.
Yeah, you've never seen the sun before?
It's Mark!
timing. Hello.
Hey, we're about to fight the final boss.
We could
Yeah,
use
I
you.
know.
Mostly, I could use you with my my questionable health right now.
Are you actually still at half health? What the fuck?
Mhm.
Why didn't you just give up a finger?
No.
Fucking vengeance. Whatever.
I just need Sobel to roll. Actually, no. If everyone else could roll below me, like everyone, that'd be great. Just so you know, we don't hit any of these legendary actions, so I can do what I can do.
Did you decide, Mark, how you what
Yeah.
who you wanted to play?
I said I'd take Sorbin.
You're gonna control Soren.
Soren, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless somebody who knows Nimue to control Nimue.
Nimue is guarding our rear.
Yeah, Nimwe's not here fighting with us.
Deus Ex Machina. Safine back in this one.
I don't think we could do that twice.
I mean, we know he's crying on us, so
It seems
sense.
like a very Safine thing to do.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah, well,
Just
I have
pops.
an idea.
Just pops in. Heard you need me again.
I think the next time Safine pops in, it's they're on the run from the Xantham Empire. Provides everything for you guys.
Good stuff.
Well, I mean, if we have to be on the run from the Xantham Empire, I think I know why.
Let's...
Because we left in the I made the Ursa Legion leave in the middle of a mercenary contract for the Xantham Empire to go
Oh.
fight a rebellion and siege down the city while we're still mercenaries for Xantham.
Let's see. Since you guys are actually 12th level, that means that Soren should probably be ever so slightly stronger. Um, oh, no new spells. Okay, well that makes it easy. Just an ability score upgrade. So, just so you know, I statted out Soren as a sidekick for this, because his original stat block probably wouldn't be a lot of fun to play. So he's a little simplified. He's not like a full-on PC, but he's got a few things at his disposal.
Sounds good.
And let me just make sure his stats are properly adjusted for being with a 12th level party. All right, I'm gonna hand him over to you.
Without you.
The Fiend.
There you go.
Although I feel, you know what? There's one thing that I just feel is not correct, and that is his hit points. Should definitely be higher. Gains a hit die at maximum increment. It gains 1 hit die. Okay, so it's just the same way that a PC would gain hit points. So so he's gonna have a D8 that's on average 5, and he's basically gained 11 levels, so that should be 55, and then another 22 on top of that for his con, so he should have 77. So his total should be 105.
I guess it's 32. He takes a hit.
Yeah, he's not going to last very long at all if that's his hit point total. But that means he actually has 16 D8s. Sidekicks are weird. All right. You can go ahead and roll for him. And I'm going to roll for the NPCs in the room.
Weird that the spells I'm showing that they have them, but they're not new charges or something like that. Like 3 level 4s, 2 level 5s, 1 level 6, but nothing.
It should say how many spell slots he's got. Like it should be listed next to the actual level of the spell. It should say he has 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells, 3 third level spell slots.
Let's see, isn't it? Don't the numbers go level available, or level how many spells to have at that level, and available spells? Like third level is 3 possible and 3 available.
Yes.
3 possible and 0 available.
It should say 3 available. He's got 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells, and 3 third level spells. Slots, I should say, slots.
Slots. Yeah, because he's got. It looks like he's got 3 slots on 4th, 2 slots on 5th, 1 slot on 6th.
Oh no. He does not. He doesn't get. Unfortunately, he doesn't get 4th and 5th level spells.
Sounds okay.
That's the sidekick life, I'm afraid.
There we go.
But
oh, good.
See what he can provide. And let's see. Let me make sure I've got all these in here. Sobel himself. Of course, he rolled spectacularly.
Also, I can't see anything on the board if it's supposed to be black.
It's not supposed to be black. Sobel doesn't have vision because he hasn't needed it until now. Turn that on for you. I suppose he should probably have dark vision too, so... Not that it matters, because the whole map is lit up. Do-do. Gonna roll this real quick.
Nice.
Sorry, this takes a couple of minutes of setup here on account of there's a lot.
It's fine. Give me time to make a tuna sandwich.
That's that's a lucky thing.
Oh, is that a net 20 from the Sobel? That's not good.
Wow, way to join the party, Max.
What's up? What are we doing?
That happened like 10 minutes ago.
Did it?
What?
No, it didn't.
Like a minute ago.
Are you on drugs, Max? Did you bring back opium
Probably.
from Iraq?
I mean, honestly, I should have. We rolled up a dude who had like 25 keys of fucking methamphetamine.
Cool.
He was making it in his shed.
Coming from a country where it's recreational, like weed recreational legal, I emptied my bags like 15 times, like every pocket, just making sure everything else is going through Qatar first.
Oh
They kinda
no.
want-
Oh, you didn't want to get Brittany Griner. Got it.
Exactly. It's like I was going through an airport in Bangkok, and they opened up my bag, and it just smelled like weed, and I had a few grams in there. They pull out the weed, they put it aside, pull out the pipe, put it aside. They're like, this lotion, is it 100 milliliters? Oh yeah, it's 100 milliliters. That's fine. I put it back and picked the weed and put it back in. I'm just like, it's like a month ago that would have gotten you like a few months in the Bangkok Hilton.
The Bangkok Hilton.
Oh, yeah, that's what they jokingly call like the worst prison in Bangkok, the Bangkok Hilton.
And
It's so weird.
the handful of troops that are still with you are going to roll.
70-year-old neighbor gave us some plants to grow.
Max will be happy to know Katie had to use the needle nose pliers out of that toolbox yesterday.
Oh yeah? Wow,
It's
that's great.
Already paying dividends.
Good stuff, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, I think that takes care of everyone.
How about red and blue squadrons? Oh, I see him. I see him on there. Good stuff. Stop sending me gifts. Patrick.
You started this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Rebels isn't canon.
I don't care about Rebels.
Right, you can't argue Max with Star Wars. He literally has a helmet on his desk like some kind of nerd.
Oh, you're goddamn right. Hold on. Where is it at?
Spock is my favorite.
We can't see your camera, Max.
I'm turning it on. Shut up.
Now turn it back off. I don't want to see your face, bitch.
Haha.
Oh, that's it. That's cute.
Ah.
That's real cute. That-
Yeah. I don't have many. I don't have like a lot of toys because I'm not a child.
If he turns off his camera, how will he know he's wearing the same pullover week to week? And has to have it unzipped as far as possible.
It's not unzipped as far as possible. If I did, it would be down here, and I'm not gonna do that.
You
I
look like
wouldn't
you should be
wanna-
driving a Mazda Miata.
I don't have enough gold chains for that.
No, he's got a Mazda Familia.
I am very concerned about this one that says lair action.
Oh,
I don't like
shit.
that.
Oh no!
Oh, why is it, can't you make that
Oh,
one?
you weren't here
15?
for the last. You weren't here for the last one that had for the king fight, were you?
No, but I was here for the fucking interdimensional one that was the layer action where it just went meow, meow,
No, I
meow.
was talking to Mark,
Yeah,
Oh.
Pat. Not everything's fucking about you. Jesus.
bro.
And then Kevin stopped doing his updates and his recordings.
No, so I'm gonna end up re-imaging my computer sometime this weekend. So I'm gonna upload all 19 of the last videos
Jesus Christ!
because I also have to move over stuff I want to keep onto my external hard drive. And right now, the videos themselves are taking up about 500 gigs.
Jesus
Oh
Christ!
my god.
I've got
Kevin, I saw I keep track of like all the channels I'm following and everything. So I saw your update. It went from 33 to 34. I'm like, whoa, what is this? And I saw it was like football highlights. And then you put in the Yon update or something. I'm just like, what the fuck?
What are you
Hold
talking
on, what
about?
is it? It's in the Yon Session. It's Transfer Portal Palooza. College football's transfer opening live updates. It's from 24 Hour Sports and it's in your Yon series playlist.
That was just a video
It's
I watched.
it's 8 hours.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm ready to rock this. Okay. The very first thing that's going to happen as you see Sobel taking a stance, revealing his hideous true form.
Ugh. Oh God.
Golden showers looking ass.
He's pretty normal looking for a gift.
Well, he looks like the fucking the piss man from Sin City.
If you say so.
I'm just saying, he is abnormally yellow for a gift.
Yeah, gifts are pretty yellow.
Not that yellow.
Suppose it depends on the gift.
Yeah, fair enough.
However, as he takes his stance, you can hear him sort of issuing a command, speaking in perhaps his own language, you're not sure. And you see those eye sockets in that giant skull beginning to glow brighter. But then the spirit of Adelia steps forward and begins to speak in Staril, seemingly addressing the giant brain, as she says, Don't listen to him. You know that he's mean, and these people, they're nice. They don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt me. They're friends. Surely you recognize them. They're friends. And it seems that at least for the moment, those great glowing eye sockets seem to dim a little bit, and you hear Sobel grunt out what sounds like a curse as he says, "Fine. Then I will deal with you all myself." And he's going to act on his turn. The first turn. He
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Turn the camera on, Max.
Yeah, shut up.
is going to start off with something quite simple.
Yep.
It's not going to be a reverse gravity. Why would
Aw.
he waste that when he gets to do that with his legendary actions? He is instead going to throw up one of these classics. throws up a globe of invulnerability around himself.
I'm gonna counterspell that.
All right, let's see the roll. He's stepped up a little bit too as he's done this.
All right, what is it? I have to roll with my my +5 hints. Is that right?
Yep.
Plus a D4.
Yeah, plus a D4. And can I use my inspiration for this?
You can use your inspiration. You can roll that D4.
Wait, that's...
However, I will say that a 16 is enough to cancel.
All right. I forgot I had the thing. Thanks, Kevin.
All right. His spell is interrupted, and that's it for his turn, at least. But he doesn't seem that perturbed. And next up are the giants. Volkzy is going to... Is Soren in initiative, by the way? It just occurred to me he might not have rolled him.
I'm not. I don't know if I have an initiative. What?
Just click. If you open up the sheet, just click the name. Click Soren, and it should roll initiative. That's what the NPC sheet does.
See the? Yeah, I see the thing. Not bad.
Not bad, actually. Back in here.
Nice.
All right. Volkzy is going to do what giants do best, namely throw giant rocks. Gonna step forward a little bit and hurl a giant rock at Sobel. Scores 2 hits with the giant rock. Wow. Landing an easy 56 points of damage. Isn't it nice to have a giant on your side?
You that strengthy little bitch.
It'd be nice if we had 3 giants. Thanks, Cat.
The Korrid is up. Korrid is going to advance a little bit from the back.
Is the other giant not doing anything?
The other giant has its own initiative.
Oh, does he? I thought you said both. My bad.
And he is going to... Doesn't have a lot that he can help with at this range. He can throw rocks too, though. Not nearly as effective as the giant, but still. He can chuck a couple of rocks. If he gets... Well, he'll chuck rocks at long range for now. Disadvantage. $13. Ooh, disadvantage means that's not a crit, but it is a hit. 21 points of damage. Still pretty solid. However, a couple of things are going to start happening now. First thing is at the end of the Korrid's turn, Sobel is going to use his first legendary action. And I think you guys know exactly what it is. Change gravity. In a massive massive radius. It is a 50-foot radius, so it's 100 feet. He can drop it on every single one of you. Yeah.
Oh.
Says it with or con or what?
Dex.
Sorry for the double click there, but
All right, we will bear that in mind. First, let's see what the saves are first, and then we will get to your reactions if they're.
I do have a quick question for
Yes.
Sobel. Did he not have to do the strength saving throws? Or the rocks hitting him from?
Oh yeah, the rocks. You're right. Fair point. We should make a save. But I think he's gonna be okay. Let's see those saves for reverse gravity. Sorry, let me post it.
is it Dex saves?
It is, I believe, it is Dex saves to grab onto something.
Ugh.
I remember you got a D4. Ooh, 20.
26. Did Soren get your emboldened bond, by the way?
No.
Okay. I didn't know if we were counting him in the room when that happened.
You know what? Fuck
I
it.
just
I'm-
it doesn't go to that many people. I can only do 4. And
Oh, okay.
Mark wasn't
Okay.
in here yet at the time, so
Gotcha.
I'm gonna pop
Unless-
indomitable. I'm
I
gonna
can
try
just-
that again.
yeah.
These giants are surprisingly nimble, but they are not good enough to save themselves. The Korrid is gonna be loading, please. Korrid's okay. The sprites don't mind too much because they're flying regardless, but all of those many are gonna have a hard time. The many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a failure for every single one of them.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so the many all failed. The giants both failed. The Korrid failed. So basically, all of your NPC friends have failed. Cat has what, an 19?
Yeah.
All right, Cat's okay.
I
Is
have-
did any of you roll below an 18 with your modifiers?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that's a fall for 7.
Rolled an 18.
You have an 18 exactly? All right, then you're
Yep.
okay. You managed to grab onto some little rocky outcropping, maybe on that column next to you. Cat, not so hot. Ryland. Looks like Ryland's okay. And Vengeance? Where are
Wait.
you?
26.
Okay, Vengeance is okay. So it looks like of the PCs, Cat and 7 are both in trouble, and all of your NPC companions are in trouble.
Oh, I got a 19, didn't I?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I popped
she used the trait.
indomitable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you're good then. So it's just 7 who's flying skyward along with all the giants and such. So, 7, how do you wish to respond to that, if at all?
And
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to click that button after all this, but I guess I already clicked it twice. So, yeah, I'll invoke magnesium. I don't know if anybody is close enough to me that's actually following with me. But if anyone's close to me, they can have a
Well, the 2 giants are falling.
magnesium as well.
The giants are falling, the Korrid's falling, and a couple of the many are close. You could use all those 5 slots.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. In that case, They are going to begin slow falling upwards at a rate of 60 feet around, if I remember correctly. So they just begin drifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, the rest of the many are flying skyward. The others of you are clinging to the ground. And now we're gonna do lair actions. Actually, are we gonna do lair actions? Did not make that. Actually, no, there's not going to be a lair action this round. That's right, because I rolled that already. All right. So he's just got these people flying. Team Red is up. 2 of them are slowly drifting skyward. The last guy over here was not so lucky, and he is went flying up to 100 feet. There is high enough ceilings that 100 feet it is attainable. He's going to drift up there, probably wildly disoriented. The others, though, are falling more slowly and can take some shots with their their crossbows. They are just going to fire. It's long range for them, but you never know. They cannot score any hits, but they are sending shots Sobel's way. Sobel looks a little frustrated that he did not get more of you, so he is going to drop the change gravity and at least let the one guy who went flying up and everyone on the other side probably fall to their deaths. Thin the herd a little bit. But 35 points is not going to actually kill them. They're tough enough that they can survive 100-foot fall, apparently. And those who were drifting skyward are now drifting back down to the ground. And then it is going to be Soren's turn.
So, Cerebral, is that the blue thing in front of me, the blue guy in front of me? Or what does his...
No, the blue thing in front of you is a little ghost girl who looks like this and seems to be pleading with the giant brain. Sobol is this ugly guy up here.
Piss face.
Pig face.
Oh wait, can you not see him?
I guess I'm just gonna cast mage armor. And
sorry, I was going to assume Sobel, or sorry, I was going to assume Soren already had that on him. It's in his AC currently.
Okay. Then let me see how far away this one is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with a wind whip.
Ooh. Little mind whip. Let's see. Failed to say the target takes psychic damage and can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Let's see. Intelligence. Oh, he's pretty good at these.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
He does pass, but at least you are hitting him with something, and he's going to take some damage, I think, so go ahead and roll it.
3d6. Yeah. 3 points. Could have vicious mockery him for that.
Alright. 3. Got it. Anything else from Soren?
I just moved a bit closer,
Got it.
and that'll be all.
7.
So is 7 still above the ground, and if so, how high?
Let's see. He fell up. You fall at a rate of 60 feet per round, right? So,
Yep.
he probably went floating up the 60 feet, and then when gravity stopped, he's probably still at 60 feet, but beginning to drift down.
Okay. All right. Well, he'll spend his.
Wait a second. Something just occurred to me. Are not Counterspell and Featherfall both reactions?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right about that. Sorry, I don't know why that skipped my mind.
Yeah, it skipped mine too.
Okay, so then I didn't have a reaction to cast the Featherfall.
Okay. Let's see. I rolled damage for everyone collectively back 35 points. So I'm guessing 7 went up and down for 35 points, along with the other 2, along with everyone who failed, actually, the giants and everything. But it is your turn.
Okay, but I'm on the ground. You're saying
on the ground. You plopped down prone, took 35 points of damage.
cool. Let's see. Cat, why is your initiative so low?
Because I kind of suck.
Shit happened.
Okay. Then in that case, I will still use my bonus action to start the Blade Song for 7. And then, he will... I don't know how much closer he can get. I don't want to give... Okay, well then he'll have to stand up, and then I guess that leaves him like another 20 feet of movement, which he'll spend flying forward towards Soren, I suppose. And then 7 will use his action to I suppose yeah, I can't do that yet. Okay. Then let's try to use these second level slots that I can never really use. And we will try to put Sobel in a web.
Classic. 20 foot.
I don't think he needs to save until he starts his turn.
Right. Where do you want
We'll
to
just
drop it on?
we'll just center it on him.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right there.
All right. Plop it on him. Web. Vengeance.
Gonna take a the steady aim and just shoot a shot at him.
$20 is a hit. Ooh, not bad on the sneak. Total of 40 points of damage.
And that will end my turn, obviously, because I can't move.
All right, Ryland.
Okay. So you know how last session I tied that rope around me?
Right.
Just want to make sure you clearly remember that. I want to take out a baton, python, whatever you fucking call it, and I want to drive it straight into the ground below me and connect myself to it via rope.
You can also clearly see the rod of immovableness, which is like hanging from Seven's pack. If you wanted to grab it, he wouldn't mind. Just point that out. I don't know if you need it, but
Isn't it an action to activate it?
to press the button. Yeah. But it might be an action to drive a baton to the ground anyway, so.
It definitely will be.
Well, yeah. I mean, I knew that part, but I was counting on my free interaction to connect to it.
Gotcha.
To tie off. So there'd be 10 feet of slack in it.
All right. Okay. That's your action. Put it in the ground. I won't ask for a check or anything.
And then I'm going to bonus action, spiritual weapon on the backside of Sobel. Oh, let me mark that spell off before I forget. Okay, and then it'll attack. And it's a 19.
Let's see. That was a 19. That is a miss.
Okay. Well, then that is it for me.
All right. Ulamog is up. Ulamog got launched into the air and came crashing back down. He's going to stand up, and he's going to chuck rocks. He does need to get a little closer if he wants to do it without disadvantage. So he will do that, and he will chuck rocks. My god, these guys. The first one hits, 36 points of damage. Sobel will once again make his strength check, which he fails this time and gets knocked prone. Oh, that could be really bad in the web. And he will take 36 points of bludgeoning as the boulder bowls him over. Blue is all busy picking themselves up off the ground. And they are also going to take their pot shots from long range. Let's see, there is a giant in the way. They might have to shift over a little bit. She could just turn these things on and off collectively. They've got the movement to do that. And they're gonna fire down the line at him. Actually, no, they don't have the movement to do that because they just got up, so they're gonna shift over a little. Taking some shots with a little cover for Sobel, but they might still get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of them even come close. The sprites begin flying closer. They're quick, and they seem to want to spread out. But they are dashing this round, just getting out of that danger zone of the gravity area, even though they can fly. And it is Cat's turn.
Okay. Hey, Kevin. You're the reach for emboldening bond is 30 feet from you, right?
It's 30 feet from anyone who has it.
Anyone who has it, and 7 has it, right?
He does.
Okay, then I should be able to have just enough movement to get up here. Yeah. Okay. Just enough movement to get up there. Then I'm going to use the Crystallized Grace to launch his Grace Blast at him. I'm going to launch 2 of these at Mr. Sobel.
Okay, they are, unfortunately, technically at advantage since he's prone and they're ranged attacks.
Right on.
More than 5 feet.
You know, the webs are your friend with reverse gravity.
That is true.
What's up? Oh, true. Shoot. Alright, fuck it. Then I'm gonna dive right into the web. I don't think that's... Alright, I guess I'm diving into the webs.
You wade into the webs, and I think you immediately make some sort of save, right?
I think I do.
Dex. Which you can automatically fail if you want the things to hold you down.
Do I really want to? I mean, he's already prone in the web.
Well, yeah, you want them to hold you so you don't go up in reverse gravity.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're still gonna attack. You just can't move anymore.
Yeah, you're not gonna go prone.
It's just gonna suck because I can't make that. I can barely make a dex save to get out of any webs.
Yeah, but you can break it with 5 hit points.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, if you ever want to get out, you can get out easy.
All right.
Just start hacking.
Then in that case,
But
I
he's
am.
got so many attacks.
What's up?
Since you have so many attacks,
That's true. I mean,
the web
fuck-
move out and still
I
hit
sh-
twice.
I should have. All right, yeah, I'm going to choose to fail that save, and then stop
you let
moving
yourself
after.
get stuck in.
Let myself get stuck in, and then I'm going to start swinging. Yeah, I'm just gonna start swinging. Let's go for a normal attack first. It's an add advantage, right?
Yeah, because they're
Okay.
prone.
Alright, add advantage. That's a hit. Fuck, I'll throw a Great Weapon Master on here. See if I get lucky. What's a D? Oh, I don't even think I need the D for this right now.
Nope.
The 21 is also a hit.
Alright, and one more Great Weapon Master.
Ooh, gotta
Plus
need a
a
D4.
D4.
However, that
Four.
one
Oh!
Oof!
20.
a 20. That is a hit.
Alright, right on. Then I'll throw the damage on for the third. Alright, that's that, and then take the Great Weapon Master off for the first one. There we go.
Not too shabby.
There we go.
25,
Christ.
35, 47.
You know what?
Is that an even 60?
You know what? Oh, am I gonna have an opportunity like
It is
this
60.
again?
Yeah, it is 60.
You're not.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna
You're
have the
not.
opportunity like this again, so I'm gonna pop an action surge and I'm gonna do it again. So let me just Oh, see, this is why I wanted to. No, nope, that's a miss on that one. Let's throw a regular attack and add the menacing on top of that. And one more regular attack, and I'll throw a add 4.
Yep, add that.
So it's a 23, and I'm gonna throw a
Everything, just everything.
I'm throwing everything on this fucking thing. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do a jump attack. I don't care. I'm just dumping everything. I want this guy to die.
Attempts to frighten the target. That's an interesting one. What's your
so
DC?
the wisdom saving throw is it's not super high. I think it's 8 plus my proficiency plus my strength, so it's only like a 15 he has to pass. Yeah.
He's not scared of you.
All right, cool. Well, I can still throw my damage, add that to my damage anyway.
You sure can. So what is the total on that second round?
Let me roll the damage real quick. So it's just 21 for the first, and then 20 for the second.
So
that's,
41 for a total of 101.
101.
All right, not bad.
Right on, right on. That also that's to get rid of a lot of stuff for me. So
Just imagine Cat went in there going, "This is for my grandfather."
that is exactly what she's going to do. This is for House Milnikov.
All right.
And this is mostly because I fucking hate you.
You just begin cutting into him, lashing out. You can see that you're wounding him as you do so, but his body seems to be just absorbing these blows and taking damage that no mere mortal should be able to take and live. You know, most other people would have died under a barrage like that, but he's still just kind of still picking himself up off the ground, trying to ward off the blows, not successfully since he's prone, but still, he's just not dying.
This is ridiculous, but okay. Oh god.
And now as he rises, he spits out words in his language. Okay. And once again, you can hear the faint voice of the ghost pleading. But this time, the glowing eyes in the skull begin to glow brighter and brighter, and Sobel, spitting out a little bit of blood, disgusting yellow blood, is
It's yellow bastard, man.
And now you shall know the full power at my disposal. And it's his turn. So, what's the save on the webs? It's a deck save, right, or something like that?
Yeah, DC 17.
Oh god. Okay, he's pretty good at these. Pretty good at all of these saves.
Oh my god.
Not every single save, but most of them. He does not get stuck in the web. And as a matter of fact, he is going to
Where's he going, Anthony?
I'm wondering if we should reverse gravity again. However, since you guys are spread out, I'm not sure that we can quite get everyone in it this time. Oh, no, it's a huge spell. It can cover basically the whole area. It's so massive that, yeah, it can't get the sprites of the sides, but it can get most of you. Yeah. All right. He is going to cast it. And he's going to cast it such that he is at the very edge of it. And he just smiles at you, Cat, as he falls skyward. And technically, I don't think that's voluntary movement, so it doesn't provoke.
Son of a bitch! Wait a second. Wait, what? Oh. Even if they take... I'm, like, looking at Sentinel, and I'm like, son of a bitch, it doesn't allow me to get him anyway.
He just lets himself fly up to 100 feet, as well as everybody else in the room, except for Cat, I guess won't have to make the save. Ryland, so you're attached to this piton?
Yep.
10 feet of rope?
Yep.
Alright, make the save for me, too.
I fly.
Cat starts swearing as
Oh,
he
yeah,
flies
I can't.
skyward.
Let's see. And don't forget your D4s. Vengeance fails.
Yep, I
Soren
fly.
flies. Ryland flies. 7 flies. Does anyone not fly? Cat, because of obvious reasons. Let's see how the giants are doing. Probably... They have a good shot. Oh! Uglamog does not fly. Uglamog grabs the column this time, ready for it when he feels the shift. And the other one, Voltzi. Alright. This time 7 is ready with the reaction to save some friends. Would you please just open the sheet so that I can roll the save? Come on, roll 20. Can't get this bogged down this early in the night. Both of the giants managed to hang on. The many are about to get wiped out probably, but let's see how they do. 1, 2. Ooh.
Oh! Nice.
3 of them. They're apparently anticipating this as well. And so 3 of them, I'm just going to say that they're all in red for simplicity. Manage to clutch to the ground. All of blue goes up. And the last one is the Korid, who is going to fail, predictably.
Damn.
Alright. So, who are you choosing to save? 7.
Who's floating? 60 feet of me?
Vengeance looks like he's going up. Ryland is being held by a rope. Soren and the 2 giants... Well, the giants are fine. In fact, at this point, the only ones you can save are the Korid, Soren, and Vengeance, and obviously yourself.
And you can save me from 10 feet.
You can save taking 1d6.
From 1d6, but he's not concentrating on anything. So I guess yeah, myself, Vengeance, the Korids, and Soren.
All right, but not Ryland.
Well, if I have a free, well, how many do I get? Let me see.
Yeah, that was
5
only
creatures.
4.
All right, then Ryland as well. Sure.
Okay. All right, Ryland, you gently bob up to the end of the rope as you go skyward. And Sobel is floating up there at 100 feet as well, so he is airborne. The only question is, when's he gonna drop it? Immediately? Or is he gonna hang on to it for a little bit? Let's let you guys float around, at least for the moment, before he gets all busy with the... Actually, no, because Volksy's up. No. Yeah, he likes this. He likes this. He wants you guys hanging on for dear life while it's your turns. So, Volksy is hanging on while trying to throw rocks and not fall to the ceiling. So she's going to be taking her attacks. I'm going to say at advantage. One arm is very occupied with hanging on for dear life. And now, thanks to the fact that she is being dragged upwards, she's not able to land either of her shots. It's hard getting the trajectory right when you're basically throwing down towards the ceiling where he's flying. The Kored is 100 feet in the air, which is very bad for him in multiple ways. As a ground-dwelling Fey creature, he really likes being on the ground. How far can he get that to work? 50 feet.
Question.
Right now, but it might help him later. Yes.
If the cord is touching the ceiling, could he burrow into the ceiling?
He's not touching the ceiling. If he was, then you guys would be taking the fall damage on the way up and down.
Gotcha.
Which I was not cruel enough to do. Maybe I should have. Yeah, he's floating up there. I'm gonna say he has a couple spare rocks, at least for the moment. He can chuck a couple more, but he doesn't get the bonuses he gets from being on the ground, so... That's a miss. And that one hits.
Wow.
He's only going to deal 14 points of bludgeoning damage this time, though. And now things are going to get really ugly. I think now is when Sobel will drop the spell at the end of the Kored's turn.
No.
Everybody who's flying upwards is drifting back down. Not a problem for those of you who Vengeance saved, but a problem.
Vengeance saved him? Wow.
Yep.
7, 7, 7, 7. I'm gonna have to start giving taking anti-inspiration points or something whenever I do that.
So, I don't think I got put in the turn order again.
No, you're still there.
I Thorin, yes I am. 19.
You are Soren. I know it's rough not playing Safine. Another 32 points of damage is officially going to kill all of these blue many. They didn't do much, but they tried.
How much am I taking for the 60 feet?
You're not, because you are still technically gently floating back down.
Oh, it's gently, okay.
Yeah, you land lightly on the ground, so all you guys are okay. The Kored is hurting, though, from that 32 points. Still alive. However, there is one person who has not fallen. Anton Sopel, who seems to be flying casually up at 100 feet now. And it's lair action time. Seems that whatever Sobel has said to the Fey Queen seems to have gotten to it.
I'm sorry, did you say the Fey Queen?
Let's... Alright, the giant floating brain is going to empower Sobel a bit. Just a little bit. That's all it does.
God.
Red is up. They're not flying and they're not hanging onto the ground, so they are going to get a little closer, get kind of behind the giant, and try to spread out a little, be able to take aim a bit. I think this guy can get over here. No, he can't quite get that far. They're spreading out a bit, and they're going to take. Sobel's very far away, so they're going to take some disadvantaged ranged attacks, just trying to pepper him with their crossbow bolts. 1, 2, 3. One of them miraculously scores a hit, dealing 6 more points of piercing damage to Sobel. And Soren, you're up.
Oh, I'm now way too far out, right? Because I'm floating down from 60 feet down, or what's going on? With resetting my computer.
Yeah, you fell only 60 feet up into the air, and now you're drifting back down. Let's assume that you're still at 60 feet when your turn starts, but you're gonna be reset back to ground level by the end of the round.
Yeah, I don't have much then because I think my farthest fell at 90 foot, so I can float diagonally down, right? Or I gotta just stay down. Like
I think when you're falling, you're just falling. I think.
okay. He has nothing to do.
I mean, you're 50 feet away from him horizontally and 40 feet.
Okay.
Because he's up in the air above you.
Okay. I don't think.
Which means you're approximately 68 feet away total.
Yeah.
Got that calculator going.
I did, because I was
got
doing
one.
math myself.
Same.
Oh, only got one. I get the mind whip again. The 14. And that seems low for. Well, I guess it's +8, +5, plus proficiency, isn't it? Right?
It's, you're right. I think that is wrong. It should be because he's 5 and 4, so it should be +9 and 8.
17.
It should be DC 17. Huh. Don't know why that is off like that, but we'll make the check. Intelligence. Oh, he fails.
God damn.
Ugh.
He's gonna take the damage, and he can't take a reaction. And ooh, that's gonna really be bad next round for him.
And on the next turn, he needs 1.
All right. And you continue slowly floating down. 7.
Can you explain to me? So when did Soren drop the gravity thing?
He did drop the gravity thing. So,
but he's still flying.
he is still flying.
Okay, well then I'm flying towards him. Let's see. 1 second.
I'll tell you exactly. You're 25 feet away horizontally, and 40 vertically. You're 47 feet away total.
Okay, well I can move 45, so I should be able to get next to him, I guess?
I think so.
Alright. I'm trusting Ryland's math, or Kevin's math.
Got the
So I'm gonna get next. So I trust his Pythagorean theorem. I'm gonna try to fly up next to him then, and
Sorry, what are you doing next to him? You are muted, FYI. Maybe he's doing something.
Sorry. What am I doing next to him? I'm going to. See. So we've been hitting him, and you're saying that he just like, is he like looking like on death's door, or how does he look?
I mean, he's been hit with a tremendous amount of damage, and he's hurting. He's clearly hurting. Like you're affecting wounds on him. He just seems to be incredibly resilient. More so even than when you encountered him in the Gramnir Delve. In fact, you're pretty sure that if he had taken the punishment in Gramnir that you were dealing out now, he looked like he barely escaped with his life last time. But here, you've dealt out even more than you did then, and he just seems to be taking it.
Shit. Well, I guess then, as I'm flying close to him, I'll throw a magma bolt at him. I don't really see the need to do anything else. So, I'll throw that, and then when I get close to him, I'll attack him. So, that.
Alright, the magma bolt hits him. Cupcake hits him. 21 points of damage.
And I'll just stay right next to him and, I don't know, sneer, tell him to surrender. Sounds good.
Alright. Vengeance is up.
Taking that steady aim again.
Steady aim, take a shot. Ooh! With steady aim, you land the hit again.
$36.
36 points of damage. Alright. Not bad. Hanging back where you're at.
And again, can't move because of steady aim.
Yep. Let's see. Oh man, that's a little ways away, isn't it? Okay. You can only do one. Okay. I don't think that interferes with his legendary actions, though. So he's gonna have a go at pulling his move of reversing gravity.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, go ahead and roll again. Alright, that looks like a save for vengeance. A save for Soren. Maybe you grab onto the leg of that giant next to you. That's a failure for Ryland, who's going up 10 feet. And goes oof as the rope cinches tight around his waist. Let's see how these giants fare. It's not going to affect vengeance, since he is technically like right at the top of that cylinder. Or sorry, seven. That's what I said. That's what I meant.
What was that about? Anti-inspiration points?
One giant passes, Volksy passes, Uglamog fails this time, going up. Let's see if this Korrid is gonna die or not. didn't get to move quick enough to save itself. Oh, it passed. He is not letting go of the ground this time. The ground is his home.
Come on, red team.
Two of the many fail. And go sky high. And that's it for now. Cat is still okay in the webs.
What's that, bro?
So one giant's up, one giant's down. Two of these guys are in the air. The Cord and this guy are okay. Alright. And all of you passed? Rylan didn't pass, but it doesn't matter. All the ones it mattered for passed. Okay.
Yes.
That is that then. A lot of NPCs hanging in the sky, but not many players. Ryland, you are still like hanging from the rope around your waist on your turn.
It's got me oriented looking at fucking Sobel, so it works out, Anthony. Ryland is gonna try something. He's gonna use his bonus action to move Father Morton's cane and hit the tentacles. See if it causes a reaction out of Sobel.
Want to give me an attack roll? $24. AC. Yes, that is a hit.
For 11 force.
11 points of damage as the spiritual cane smacks down on the tentacles. And you can see the tentacle like react to that, kind of wriggle away from the pain. And Sobel just looks down at Ryland and calls out with a bit of a sneer on his face. You cannot kill her. You are not the first to try. If anything, you shall only provoke her anger.
You know, let's see if we can provoke that anger. What was that one, Max?
I just don't know if that's the best idea, man.
Oh, well, we're gonna find out.
All right.
Listen, my line of thinking here. Listen. My line of thinking here is, whatever we're doing, it's hurting Sobel, but on a much less scale than before.
I mean, yeah.
Why do you think that is? Probably.
I don't know, man. I'm just thinking that maybe it's not. Man, I don't know. I just don't know if pissing off the giant brain in the skull is the best way to go forward from that.
Do it.
It doesn't seem like the best call to me. But if hey, don't let like a look influence anything you want to do. I mean, like, stop it.
You know.
Like, far be it from me to be like, no, don't do that. It doesn't make any sense. It's just more like
heed the warning for now.
Yeah.
Let's guiding bolt. What's his nuts? Sobel.
And guiding bolt Sobel, then that's okay.
I mean, I'd just say, let's see what happens.
Hey, shut up. We're done talking about it.
on the 30 with Adela.
Oh my god, I hate how that doesn't actually roll
See
the
what
damage.
happens.
Got a bolt, got a bolt, got a bolt. There it is.
21 hits. $11 points.
And that'll be all from Ryland.
Alright. Ugamog is flying through the air, but just before his turn starts, here comes the down. Bunch of creatures are gonna drop, taking 10d6. Ooh, and that's a bad damage roll. There go 2 more of the many as they drop hundreds of 100 feet. Uglamog is going to take the 41, dropping him on the ground. The rest of you actually managed to make the save this time, so you are okay. Actually, I suppose that the Featherfall, is that still in effect? Because it lasts... How long does it last? Until they touch down, or a minute? It wouldn't even matter anyway, I don't think. But the point is, there's a couple of dead many, and Uthlamog is...
Yeah, it lasts 1
hurt.
minute.
Oh yeah, that's a whole minute, so it's been going.
Oh yeah, so.
Oh, I didn't even need to waste my reaction. Shit. Oh well. Or sorry, inspiration.
No, but I do think it...
It's not concentration. Following creature's radius slows to 60 feet per round.
Yeah, so the spell ends once you touch down. So...
No,
Until it says 60 feet per round until the spell ends, not the spell ends when you touch the ground.
If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no fall damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So it won't protect you from multiple falls, but if you're already in the air and haven't touched down yet, it wouldn't. You would just keep drifting back and forth.
Just yo-yo.
All right. Ulamog is gonna stand up. He's badly hurt. But he's still gonna throw rocks, like giants do.
Do you want to roll a d6 for me? Or do you just want me to take that one you rolled in there?
No, take the first one. Just take the 4.
Okay.
And he is going to chuck 2 rocks. Chuck 2 rocks. Does he have... Oh, he's up high enough that he's throwing at disadvantage. Both miss. The sprites aren't really good for much in a fight, but they are still kind of flying up. They've got little teeny tiny bows, and they're going to contribute the best that sprites can. No, nothing doing there. They're taking little tiny pot shots. This is not their thing, though. However, that brain has been glowing brighter and brighter this whole time. And now, suddenly, there's a surge of light and energy that goes shooting out in a cone. Very large cone. The 2 sprites and 7 and Sobel himself are the only ones out of it on account of being so high in the air at 100 feet. Everyone else on this map is getting hit by a horrible, horrible psychic blast.
You all resist psychic from the crown. Just reminding you.
What do we roll for save?
1 second. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody is close enough to benefit from that, because the range is 30 feet. 7 is 100 feet up in the air.
Oh, I thought they just had to be in 30 feet when I used it. Sorry.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I suppose my wording
I think I just misunderstood the item. Sorry.
Shit, well that sucks.
Well,
Yeah, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be rough, but we're gonna do it. You guys have had it too easy after all, with all of this negating his big trick. Here comes the Mind Blast. I need intelligence saving throws from everyone except for 7.
Still might not make it. Damn it.
well, not the good 22, unfortunately.
Giants failed. The little remaining many failed. The Corrid failed. Actually, sorry. Corrid did. Corrid failed. Okay. So that's all the NPCs failing. Let's take a look at the players real quick. Ryland
23.
miraculously saves. Vengeance
12.
12 fails. Soren, is that 17?
Yep.
That is unfortunately a failure. Just
Yeah.
barely. Cat is
10.
10. Alright. So that is Ryland passing. Everybody else failing. Here comes damage. A little above average, 35 points of psychic damage goes blasting out across the floor of the room. But that's not the worst part. You guys already know what the worst part is. It's killing off these guys in the back, killing off the Corrid. The worst part of this effect is the stun. Triggers on everyone except Ryland. And 7, for that matter. You get a save at the end of your turn. Cat.
I guess I'll do the save. What's the save? It's intelligence save.
It's intelligence.
It's just a pure d20 and plus d4. How about that?
Cat's not going anywhere.
Shit.
Sobel and Adelia continue to have their argument. And this time, blessedly, it seems that Adelia is winning out with impassioned words as she's crying out. The glow of the brain seems to dim just a little. Sobel's annoyed at this. And he's very annoyed at 7 for getting up in his face. And striking him so. So he is going to get into melee as well.
Okay.
He does not mind that. Does he still get that, or is that expired? Hang on. Let me see if he's got the little thing from the brain. Layer action. Before the end of its next one. Okay, so he's still got it. He's going to use it now. With a little extra boost of inspiration from the brain, he's going to attack 7 with advantage on his first strike.
What is this boost from the brain thing?
It's a lair action. He got it last round.
Oh, so like it just gives him advantage or whatever? He's like faster or smarter or something?
Just on 1. Yeah. Yeah.
Okie
It's
dokie.
basically he gets to pick an attack, ability check, or saving throw to roll with advantage.
I'm just curious because I want to like visualize what's happening, not because I suspect you're doing anything untoward.
Yeah. No, he seems to be psychically empowered for a moment, and you see some of that brain power kind of glowing up underneath of him as he strikes out with lightning fast reflexes to hit 7 in the face, or at least to try to. That's a 24 to hit thanks to the advantage.
no! I suppose I'll have to shield.
Whew. The shield goes up. Alright, well, he's already started his flurry of strikes, so he's
It's a 28 AC now, so.
Woo! Alright, well, he's got to roll really high, even with his modifier, so let's see. No more advantage.
I believe in him.
Oh!
Oh, where's that card, Sobel?
Oh, no, the card! Delayed recovery! You don't add your damage bonus to your attacks for 1d4 plus 1 rounds! What? That shield is very hard, and it makes his hand smart as he tries to break through it. He doesn't get to add... Ooh, that's a... Well, it's not that significant considering the way he deals damage, but it's something. Let's roll a d4. Alright, for the next 3 rounds, he deals a little less damage on his melee strikes, but he's got 1 more. Maybe he'll get lucky. Not lucky enough, not at all. He cannot get through 7's defenses. He has this ability, which I kind of forgot that he had that. Oh, that's because I've been really busy using the other ones. Nope, that's it for him. For now. And he only got to do one thing anyway, thanks to the Mind Whip, which is the attack action. Multi-attack action. And that is his turn. Not bad. Voltzy is up. Voltzy is definitely struggling a bit at this long-range thing. Giants throwing rocks. Nothing comes more natural to them, but not when they're trying to hit enemies that are way up in the sky. She does manage to score 1 hit, 28 points of bludgeoning, and a strength save.
If he goes prone 100 feet in the air, doesn't he go straight to the ground? Or is that... I don't know. Is that a
He's
thing?
flying.
That's only if,
Yeah.
only if you don't hover, and he does, in fact, hover. So... It is still 28 points of damage. He can't really go prone. But he'll make the save. We'll see. Maybe he gets knocked around a little bit anyway up there. Maybe it'll at least give 7 advantage. If he's doing melee stuff. Strength save. He fails it. I don't think he, Is this really what I'm gonna use it on? Oh no, what am I doing? I'm sorry. The giant is stunned. It's stunned along with everyone else. I completely sorry, forgot that. It just makes a save at the end of its turn. Almost completely forgot about the big giant bomb that these things drop. That's a failure. Still stunned. The Korid is dead and out of initiative. Lair actions, there won't be any this round because the ghost is interfering on your behalf. Red is all dead. Soren, you get to make an intelligence saving throw.
Pressed it. Did not roll yet. I did.
Roll 20 is chugging along. Ooh.
I got advantage on saving throws against magic.
You do have advantage. That turns that into a pass. Soren, unfortunately, doesn't get to do anything this round, but at the end of the round, he manages to shake himself out of it, and he is no longer stunned. 7.
Boy. I don't know how much more damage he's. So Ryland attempted to launch attacks at the tentacles. Did the tentacles seem damaged at all?
I mean, yeah, he smacked it, and it kind of, like, recoiled away from it.
But, like, where he smacked it, is there any kind of mark, or it just kind of, like, had barely any effect?
I mean, it left a mark. It definitely left a mark.
Hmm.
It is a gigantic entity. So, relatively speaking, it's not much, but it did do something to it.
This is... that's right, the giant was stunned, so it didn't throw the rock. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do, I guess I'm just gonna keep attacking Soren then, having nothing particularly better to do. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty pissed though. Maybe I'll try to attack him differently. I'll try to do a, I'm gonna try to bite him. Try to leech some of his life energy.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll use my, I still have an inspiration, but maybe I'll save it for the next one. Okay, 5 piercing.
Gets through. 5 points of piercing.
Okay, and then I get a +5 bonus on my next attack, which these do count as a weapon. So I guess I can do... I guess I can do...
Don't forget, you
Oh, I can't attack... Yeah, that's right, I get a d4 too. Alright, he's gonna swing... Oh wait, what does that say? Sorry, I have to just read this. I think it says I can either... Oh, I can heal with it too. Okay. Yeah, I'll regain the 5 hit points. Seems good. And then I'll attack with Cupcake, and I can use the cantrip on that one. Then that goes like this. I think that's it. I don't know why I just rolled damage. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Should have rolled the attack.
Please do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
More damage.
Also damage.
I keep clicking the attack. It's not. All right, here. Let me just. Here we go. How about that? 18.
18 is going to miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, bummer. All right.
What is?
Oh, I get a D4 though. What is Cupcake?
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out if
Cupcake-
the D4 applied to you. If it's like an attack.
It's an attack, yeah.
Okay.
The
You get advantage too.
emboldening bond does turn it into a success.
Cool. Alright, then, yeah, 10 piercing, 12 thunder, and if he moves before the next turn, he takes 22 thunder.
Ooh, okay, that's not great. 10, 12, 22, and another 22 thunder if he moves. Noted. He's definitely, as you land that strike, you can definitely see blood on the blade. He kind of chokes out a little bit of a gasp as you draw the blade back out and sheathe him in the booming energy. Alright. Vengeance.
Yep, I gotta roll it. What a stunny stun. Nope.
Still stuck.
Yeah, I
Ryan,
don't think a
you
14
remember.
gets me out.
Okay. So Ryland, he's gonna open up his nice little fancy book again. Go to that little page with his little angels on them, and he's gonna flip to one that he hasn't used before. And he's gonna summon Celestial at a 6th level. And it's gonna take the Avenger form. So this guy will pop up, kind of looking like the other one, but instead of massive hammer or mace, this guy's got a just glowing bow. And let me make sure, because I did the math, because I'm a responsible student. He's gonna be in this square, 60 feet up.
Matt?
Yep. And then he's gonna use his movement speed to fly another 40 feet up to 100. And you'll hear Vengeance, or not Vengeance call out. You got me doing it now, Anthony. You'll hear Ryland call out. Even if I get stunned, just keep attacking Sobel. Do it now. And he will make his 3 bow attacks.
Let's see the 3 bow attack. Does it axe right after you?
It shares initiative count, yeah.
Okay. Miss. Miss. Miss.
Well, that sucked. Okay. Fuck this game. No.
It's okay.
Bonus action. No. Yeah, you know what? No. Not doing this round. That's it for me.
Okay. At the end of the turn, guess who's taking a little trip? Uglama, Soren, Ryland, Vengeance, everyone except for 7, basically. Once again,
Wait, what?
I'm going to need those dex saves as he starts levitating you.
Auto fail if you're stunned, right?
Reverse gravity, auto failure. if you are stunned.
And if Cat is stuck in the webs while she's stunned.
Cat is stuck in the webs while she's stunned. That's weird. It's just the strength of the webs holding her at this point. I'll think about that for a second. Ryland, of course, fails. Goes
Why gotta say it like that? Why gotta say it
all
course?
10 feet. Soren is going to get launched. Vengeance is going to get launched. I'll come back to Cat in 1 second. Ponder over that. Giants. Wait, no. +6. Oh, very strong. Or dexterous, apparently. Okay. Logzi is still hanging on like she has been the whole time. Uglamog is not. Alright, here's what I'm gonna say. Since Kat is under no power to, like, help herself at all, I was okay with her, like, hanging on and the webs hanging under her when she's active. But while she's stunned like this, it's just the strength of the webs. So here's what I'm gonna ask for. I'm gonna ask for a spell, a check from 7 against the DC of the ability, using your intelligence and I suppose your proficiency, because you would get proficiency on a saving throw. So essentially give me an intelligence saving throw to see if you can keep Cat on the ground with the strength of the magic alone.
Okay, and I'm trying to beat my own DC, or save it, or fail it, or what?
You're trying to beat the DC of his ability, of his spell.
Alright, totally confused, but here goes the int saving throw.
With an E4.
I'm saying that instead of Cat making a saving throw, you're making a saving throw with your magic, basically, on her behalf. Which you succeed wildly at. And she does not go anywhere. You're keeping the webs very firm around her.
Of course I am. I'm holding that girl tight.
Alright. So, we've got a flying Vengeance. We've got a flying Soren. We've got Ryland lifting up 10 feet. Question is, how quickly is he going to drop this? Oh wait, sorry, Ryland, did you take your turn yet or not?
Yeah, it was Uglamog's turn.
You did. Okay. So it's
after mine when you did it.
He's gonna drop it before Uglabog's turn. He's doing a quick up and down, trying to kill off the giants before they can do much. And it's gonna be a nasty 27 points of damage to everyone who went up and down. Only 27, a little low. 1 for Ryland. Uglamog goes down. Vengeance takes 27. Soren takes 27. Cat takes none. Uglamog does not get a turn, as Sobel has wiped him off the board. What's that for, Ryland?
Concentration on Celestial.
Ah, got it.
With my 1
Oh,
damage I
there's
took.
Celestial, right? Okay. The sprites, I don't know, should I even bother shooting with them? They're just so sad. They weren't really put on this earth to fight people. The Fey Queen is remaining dormant this round. Thank you to Adelia. Cat, can you break free?
Well, let's see. Plus, I don't think I'll be able to roll high enough. And you know what? I'm kind of sick of this, so I'm gonna burn my inspiration and try again. Oh my god! I hate this fucking stun.
Our one weakness.
It's an awful ability. It's really bad. Sobel's Gonna be up in a second, but let's see who can win the war. The Fake Queen's heart and mind this round. Sobol seems to be commanding it. Or Adelia, who is beseeching it. Apparently it's the little ghost girl. Again. And I'm not gonna get to do cool stuff with it, am I? I'm gonna kill him first. It's okay. Let's see. The Sobol is up. He is sheathed in booming energy. He has watched Seven shield an attack of his already. He's taken bets. Going toe to toe with Seven. He's seen him act quickly, and he kind of turns to Seven now as he readies to strike, and he says, "Will you save yourself or your friends?" As he goes to strike at him.
Was it a redundant question? Because
25.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my last shield.
Alright. And he kind of smiles as you do that, and he's gonna land a couple more blows. None of them can get through the shield. Can he do this? Does this?
He doesn't know it's my last shield, but whatever. You do.
Well, he doesn't know. He doesn't know it's your last shield either, but he seems to be happy to have drawn out your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he can't do that, because then he won't be able to do what he does. Okay. He's going to stay put, then. And Volgzi is... They're normally quite stoic, these giants, and rather emotionless. Seems to be uncommonly angry at the death of Ulamog. She's going to advance forward away from her. She's still stunned. She's probably... Oh, that means she got... No, she was still stunned. She should have taken that damage from the fall, too. I didn't give it to her. So I gave her a saving throw, and I shouldn't have. She's still stunned. Can she break it? No. Okay. Still stuck. No lair action. Soren stuck. Can he Oh, no, he did unstick himself. What's he doing?
A mouthful of food. So he's still up there, huh?
He's still up there.
And I got Mother Brain doing nothing, huh?
The brain is seemingly dormant for the round.
You up? Make it 100 foot up, right?
He's 100 feet up there.
Okay, when he talked to the brain, he was speaking to it, right? When he
He
requested.
was, yes.
Stab in the dark, guys. I'm gonna cast deafness on the brain.
Ooh. The brain has to fail the con save first, which is 17,
And-
right?
17, yeah.
Very
Okay.
big
Well,
brain.
look, now it says 15, which is also not correct,
I-
but different from what it said
I-
before. The brain, and it's a con save. I mean, the brain has pretty good con, but it's actually not one of its higher saves. Let's see. Doesn't have anything like, nothing that would. It does have it. Shit. It has advantage on saving throws against magic, so it might fail.
Let's stab in the dark.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
it
shame.
would have failed too.
It would have failed without the advantage.
I don't think anything happens.
No, nothing happens. But I like the way you're thinking.
My last slot. Unless I can upcast it. I don't know if I can upcast that.
At higher levels, yeah.
We can. Oh, we can.
You can. You can target one additional creature. That's
You
interesting.
can target
Okay.
both the brain and Sobel.
Yeah, but Sobel's got to be
That's within.
close enough.
Hey,
Alright.
it's better than summon undead and vampiric touch.
Let's see. If I guess if he wants to do anything, while Seven's reaction is out, now would be the time. And it's just before Seven's turn. He's gonna try the gravity thing again. He's gonna do awful things to Vengeance here.
Yep.
Ryland, Soren, I'm gonna ask for Seven to make the save again. The intelligence saving throw.
With the D4.
With the D4, it could be enough with the D4.
Yeah!
Okay. It's enough to keep Cat on the ground.
Hell yeah.
Soren is not so lucky. Ryland is fine. Vengeance automatically fails.
Oh, whoop whoop.
Vengeance is going to be in a really bad situation soon. Volgzy goes up and down, and he's not bothering. He's
This
just
could kill me.
hang on a second.
Oh, Soren, how we liked you.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not overstating this, am I? He did this.
Only Sorn.
Did he already do this round? I think he did.
Oh, the up and down, yeah.
He did the up and down to kill Uglamog. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I got one ahead of myself. He doesn't have the chance to do that. He just killed Uglamog with it. So you're okay. You're all okay. Seven, it's your turn.
So he seems to be able to do this gravity thing at will, and
He sure does.
a bunch of people seem stunned, and Seven doesn't trust anything that gives him a saving throw. So what's left? Gotta try to end this somehow. Seven is going to pull back. Well, all right. The problem is the web is keeping Cat on the ground, and he doesn't want to let go of the web. So that also rules out anything concentration, which is a shame.
You could let it go. It's fine. It's not like he'll do reverse gravity again. What are
No,
the chances?
he can't. He's got to be out of it by now.
What are the chances?
I mean, it's like an 8th level spell or something.
Oh god.
An at-will ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, at will wish. It's great.
Yeah.
Let's see. How about? All right. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's worth it, but Seven's going to Seven's going to pull back Cupcake and attempt to perform a super everything Omni Strike on just one target. That's the best I got. And that's
A D4.
a really bad roll on the damage, but I will roll the 1d4, maybe it hits. 18.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Not going to land.
Yep. Okay. Well, that one didn't work. I'll see what I can do next round.
Alright. This is I'm just gonna say, this is an unmodified creature. This is straight out of the book. They gave him at will reverse gravity. He's gonna, well, Vengeance. Yeah, Vengeance is gonna do Vengeance's saving throw.
Done.
And it is Ryland's turn.
You know, actually, I can get to him with enough slack.
You gonna loosen up your rope a bit?
I don't have to loosen it up. I got 10 feet of slack. I only gotta move 5.
Oh. Just shuffle over to Vengeance.
I'm like a tetherball right now, Anthony. He'll reach down and I guess you don't really have any guns as much as you have probably bones sticking out of you.
That's alright.
Just whatever lacerations, abrasions, boops and bumps and bruises. He'll just lay a hand and give you a nice little soft green glow. What? Oh my god.
Mark, I don't know if you know this, but Vengeance can't see or hear Ryland.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
I'm gonna
Ryland
wake
is
up and not know
completely
what happened.
invisible to him, because some kind of mind creature fucked with his brain, and he can't see or hear elves anymore.
Or remember their existence, really.
You remember his existence, you just don't know what he looked like.
But it's like a hazy memory.
Vengeance, you've revived. You're back alive. It must be a miracle because you don't see anyone kneeling over you to save you.
Follow-up question for you, Anthony. Since spiritual weapon is, a floating spectral weapon, could it say, move up 20 feet every bonus action from here on out?
I mean, yes, it can.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well, bonus action, I'm gonna move Father Morn's cane 20 feet up.
Okay. Move up 20 feet. It'll reach Noble in 5 rounds.
And no, Pat, you get both of those. You get 12 HP.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Let me change that. And then, following my earlier guidance, my Celestial will follow up with his attacks. So I'll make his 3 bow attacks. Please, oh my god, what are these fucking rolls?
He lands the first one.
Let's see. $18 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, okay. That's Sobol's actually really looking beat up now. Last 2 attacks have really put a dent in him.
That'll be it for Ryland.
Hey, Anthony, quick question.
Yes.
Because I went down and came back up, am I still stunned or is that away because I technically died?
I was thinking about that myself.
Okay.
The stun, it has a duration, which is 1 minute. And the only way that it cancels is if you make the saving throw. Cancels early, so I think it's still up. I hate to say it.
Okay.
Awful as that is.
Them's the rules if you say it.
Them's the rules, and they're ugly. Oh my god, one of the sprites actually landed a hit. Both of them did. They deal exactly 1 point of damage each. But we're actually getting to the point where that starts to make a difference to Sobel.
What was the point of bringing these shits?
They're scouts. They're very good scouts.
You're goddamn right they are. You're
God.
goddamn right they are.
Fucking change their name right now. I think they're now Van Richtens.
Hey, I didn't say that every single Fey being that came with you was like a master warrior. You have 2 giants lobbing rocks that deal 40 points.
We
of
have
damage.
one.
Well, we have 1 giant now.
You started with 3.
Yeah, you
one got
with a
killed by
dragon.
a dragon.
Stop murdering my friends.
It's an active cat. Can
Fuck's
you
sake.
break? You did it!
Oh my god.
You did it. You are no longer stunned. You're just stuck in a web.
And I'm now extremely angry. And that was the end of my turn anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That was 1 more round than I thought I was gonna get out of this.
Now look, it's gonna stun us again.
It seems that Sobel is having a hard time convincing Inkling to act aggressively towards you, because once again, it is not taking a turn this round. I believe now that a whole round has passed, the Thunder Booming Blade should have worn off.
Yeah, he does not appear to be sheathed in booming energy anymore.
Okay. He really kind of wanted to leave last round, but... He, Yeah.
No,
he doesn't...
no.
He has the globe, which you already countered. He has the reverse gravity. He doesn't actually have a massive list of spells, especially not damage ones.
Booming Blade's not over yet.
Hmm?
It says,
it is.
on a hit, the target suffers a weapon attacks normal effects, and then becomes sheathed in booming energy until the start of your next turn.
His next turn already came and went.
It was the start. Last my turn, I tried to super everything on me straight. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't have a whole lot of, like, he doesn't have damaging magic. He just has reverse gravity to fuck with you guys, and he has his unarmed strikes, which are not landing on 7. And yet,
He's welcome to go punch someone else.
yeah, I mean, he kind of wants to, but that's
Come
also
get
gonna
me,
provoke an
bitch.
it's gonna provoke an opportunity attack, which is also a problem.
No, he knows I used my reaction to shield again.
Oh, that's true. You did shield again.
Oh no, wait, hold on, because no, my turn came up again since his turn. So yeah. Okay, so I still have my reaction right now. Yeah.
Have your reaction, yeah. He does not want to provoke that. God, he knows you've got the crown. He knows that he can't blast you with psychic damage the way that he can the others. He's in a tight spot. I think he's stuck engaging with 7 for the moment, because he can't reach anyone else to hurt them this round anyway.
Okay, wizard tank. That's what I do.
He's gonna take 3 attacks at you. Let's see if he can roll half decent.
Yeah. He just needs a 23.
He just needs a 23. Well, a 24. Okay. So he's still suffering. Actually, I think that's 1, 2. This is the last round that he's suffering from that critical failure. So I'll tell you the damage here in a second. Oh, sorry. Oh shit, that's his 3rd attack. Okay. Well.
All right, just hit me twice, why don't you?
stunningly low hits, though. That 8 bludgeoning is actually only 3 bludgeoning on the first one. So it's 3 and 6 psychic. We know how you feel about psychic. And then the second one is not 11, but 6. And another 15 psychic.
Okay, so the first one I'll take 6 total, and the second one I'll take 6 plus 8, so 14 total. So I'll take 22 total, and I need to make 2 concentration checks. Is that it?
Correct.
All right.
Not for that crown. End the critical failure. That would have been a lot scarier. All right.
Plus the
Okay.
D4.
Oh, right. Plus the D4 will probably do it.
Yes. All you need is just to roll the die. We'll do it. Okay.
But I'm not sure that web is serving much purpose anymore anyway. So.
That is
Hey, what's
true. That is the end of his turn. And as he's striking the 7, with each blow, like, dealing damage not only to your body but to your mind, he's like, "You don't understand. Without me, it is only a matter of time. Time until I'm the only thing between the destruction of this plane and its continuation." But that's all he's got. Volksy, still stunned. Gonna try to not stun. Fails. He's gonna take a legendary action, but not reverse gravity. He's gonna take a different one for once. And he's going to keep punching 7. Another strike. He's finally gotten through that crit fail now, so he should be just striking normally. Of course, you're still resisting any magic damage that he manages to get through, or any psychic, I should say. 23 gets you?
Yeah, I have 23 AC.
Ooh.
Oh wow. So that's minus how many on the bludgeoning?
Not minus anything now. He's the fail wore off that round.
Oh, okay. So it's 9 plus 12.
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm down to 1 hit point.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
The lair action is none, since the Fakeling is not interfering. Soren.
They notice cat isn't flying up in the air. And then I'm going to cast Deafen on the
Try it again.
Yep.
All right.
And he's way too up there, right? So I can't hit him.
100 feet.
Yeah, he's still at 100 feet. Although that might change in a moment. We'll see.
17.
I want to give you inspiration, because I think this is a brilliant idea to try and deafen the brain. And I know you don't have any inspiration because you haven't been playing for a while, so have a point for that. Let's see here. Con save, still at advantage. I wish you the best.
+5 at advantage.
Yeah, it's pretty good odds for it to pass. It passes again. And at the end of your turn, Sobol's got another. Oh, sorry. Do you? Okay, yeah, you cast that. That was your turn. At the end of your turn, Sobol is going to try and take 7 out of the fight with another legendary action to punch him some more. But does not manage to. He's fighting a nail. 2 on the die. 7. It's your turn. He is bleeding profusely, looking like he's on his last. You are on your last.
He thinks I'm on my last. Seven gives him a bloody grin, which is a mix of his. Is his blood red? I need to know this.
Blood is disgusting yellow. Piss yellow.
Right. Well, well, Seven gives him a grin, which has a mix of yellow and red blood, all entwined together. And responding to Soren's last comment, I guess, he said he's the only one. He opens his arms to make a gesture to everyone in the room fighting Sobel, and he says, "You're not the only one." And he then stabs himself with Cupcake. And you see steel start to roll over his skin.
Yo!
Wait, whoa, what?
Yo!
And all of a sudden he's shining metallic.
Yo, what? Oh, that is so fucking cool!
Now it's a very toothy, shiny grin, but unfortunately that ends my turn. Can't do anything else.
Oh.
Oh, that's great!
He's going to use his last ability, his last legendary action at the end of your turn. He's going to teleport,
Yo, what?
dropping 30 feet down away from you as he sees that happen. 70
Coward.
feet in the air now.
Come on,
Vengeance.
intelligence, safe.
Come on, I have faith in you.
Safe.
I have faith in you. You got this. You got this. No, you don't. Ryland?
Joke's
How
on
many
you.
rounds
take
did
him
you
out.
cracking?
Joke's on you, Anthony. You just shaved one turn off of my spiritual weapon. No, we're gonna pew, 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 pew. Some guiding bolt here.
Oh my god, that's a hit.
Sorry about that.
And that's gonna be 15 radiant damage.
You loose a guiding bolt at Anton Sobel. How do you want to finish him off?
Ooh! Ooh!
Oh man. You know, this guiding bolt coming right off the finger. It's just gonna swoop down, glide right above the floor, and then go straight up, going right through his heart. And we'll just say it explodes into a little nice firework at the top of the cavern.
Goes, passes right through him, exploding as it does so. And Sobel, in a burst of light, cries out, "No! No! What have you done? What have you done?" As he disintegrates into nothing. He is dead.
And the fireworks looked extra shimmery next to that nice little metal armor that Seven has on. Adds a real sparkle.
They glint and shine off of Seven's metallic body. And Ryland, you gaze up at the sparkling little bits that occupy the air where Sobel once was flying. But before you can even call out or celebrate the victory, you see the air around you begin to shimmer as well, not with the brilliant golden light of Eldath, but a more sinister shimmer, deep purplish blue, almost like a bruise that forms in the very air. And as you watch, things begin to materialize in the room, stepping out of the ethereal into the real. Things not unlike those who told you their vigil was nearly over. The time for the ending and the new beginning was swift upon you.
Oh, fuck.
You may have defeated the Fey Queen's keeper, but now it seems that those who lurk in wait for the coming destruction have stepped forward.
Well, I got attacks left.
This one's not going to appear right next to the giant. And they will all be rolling initiative, because this fight is not done yet.
Oh, good. I was worried Vengeance might survive.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, look at that. Look at those initiative rolls. They're almost all going this round.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Okay, you would just reset it. Got it.
Ryland, is there anything else on your turn?
Oh yeah, bonus action moving Morton's cane 20 feet towards me. And I'm calling out to the Celestial. New targets! Go for the dudes in the cloak!
Alright.
And he'll take his attacks at... No, I didn't have that. There we go. At... this guy first. Oh my god. Second attack. And third attack.
The 13 is not a hit, but the 29 and the 28, of course, are.
Okay, here's first damage and second damage.
Not bad. 27 points. Let me make sure there's nothing that would interfere with that. No.
And as my free interaction, I'm gonna untie myself from the rope now.
Alright.
And I'm gonna move myself a little closer to my allies. Actually, no, I'm gonna... Damn, Vengeance, why you gotta be... No, I'm gonna... Come here. Right next to Vengeance. There we go. And that's what, I'm done.
Alright. Group up with your allies. You're gonna need it because this thing is advancing. Drifting forward. Rotating its body to look at each of you in turn. Speaks more of its strange tongue. Once again, there's meaning in spite of the fact that you don't know the words. As it says,
The Keeper and his entwined minds are gone. Now we act. Now she awakens.
and he is going to. How far can he move?
I don't know, but it looks pretty close to Cat.
Yeah. He's gonna come over in Cat's general direction.
General
Not
direction
looking
or
at-
within melee weapon range?
Not within melee weapon range.
Son of a bitch.
Because instead, he seems to be going for this.
Uh-oh.
He kind of takes his two hands and begins to spin them in the air around each other as if he was like grasping a ball that you cannot see. But after a moment or two, you can see this distortion in the air, this lensing of this orb begin to take shape. And then he thrusts it at you.
If it stuns me, I swear to God.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
What? Wait, I was kidding. No. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
I need you to roll a d6.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Do not roll high.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Wait, you can add a D4 to that.
I hate you
thing.
so much.
This thing is awful.
One.
These things are the stuff of nightmares.
Are you kidding me? No way.
Here's
No
the
way.
deal. First, you're gonna take some psychic damage.
No way. I just got.
30 points.
Oh my God.
And the second thing that's gonna happen is, as this orb strikes you, you feel overwhelmed and dizzied for a moment. You blink your eyes, and the entire world seems to be swimming around you. Everything is shifting and moving. Shapes are losing their form and melting to the floor. You are frightened of this thing as it advances on you.
God.
And now
Oh,
it is going
God.
to try and strike you. You're still in the web, right?
Yeah.
No, there's no more web. I'm concentrating on the steel thing.
Oh, okay. Right. That's good, because that makes it harder for her attack. You have the frightened condition for the moment. Where did it go? The little screaming and fear icon. And then it is going to reach out. You see that a staff seems to materialize out of the ethereal in its hand. And it brings it to bear on you, trying to strike you. But it's only an 11 to hit. You manage to deflect it. You see, though, that as the staff hits your shield, there's like a mini explosion, almost like a spark, but like the inverse of a spark in a way, if that makes any sense. You see like light concentrate into the area at the point of impact between the staff and your shield, and it bursts for a moment, but fortunately your shield protects you.
Since it's a disadvantage if I attack this thing while frightened, right?
Correct.
The 29.
Natural 20 and a 19. That is a hit no matter how you slice it.
And that would be 22 points.
22 points of damage, indeed. As you slice into it, you see parts of it. It appears almost to be like brittle and fragile, like it was made out of rock or ceramic or something, and chunks of it kind of crack off at the strike of your blade. and the next one is up. But unfortunately, we will have to return to this next week.
Oh, finish the round. Oh, come on, finish the round.
No. Damn.